All right, now you're going to want to dimension this one just like you would any of them. So I'm just going to do a quick example reminder for you. So one, it helps if you have lines to reference off of. So here we go. I'm just going to draw a line across because I'm going to go back and erase it. Remember, it's just one of those for pointer references. That's all I'm doing is I want to make sure that I have a nice uniform lines to follow. That's all I'm trying to do. And I'm not even going to attempt to try to offset this 3D because, well, hey, that would not work for us in this particular case. Okay, so there's my lines to start with, and let's do a couple of dimensioning. Let's start off by doing the radiuses. So I'm going to do radius of this outside edge here. And I'm going to look and see, well, how many do I have in total? There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of these with the exact same size. Radius of 5. So same thing for the smaller one on the inside, there's going to be 5 of them. So I'm going to repeat that process. That smaller one here. Bring it a little bit to the outside there. Same thing. So I've got that particular one right. Okay, next let's get dimension, like where some of our spots are. Where do they go? So let's do a little linear here. And I'm going to dimension from the outside here to the center here, down. And when I'm doing this, this is when it's going to this is when I realized that this isn't working so well. I'm not able to really see these so well. So let's go into dim style and let's do some modifications so that we can actually see it better. So what I'm going to do, instead of keeping it in a 0.125, I'm going to change everything to 0.06. That's going to make it half the size, and that's going to make it work better for this particular one that I'm working on because I need to be able to see better. I'm even going to modify the text too. So everything that was at 0.125, I'm changing to 0.6. Okay. Okay, set current, close. And notice how everything adjusted. So it made it smaller so that I can see it in here. And yes, normally we want to keep it at that 0.125, but for this visual, just so we can see the dimensions, we're switching it up so we can actually see a little bit better. All right, let's continue to our linear. So I want to know, and actually, hang on. What I'm going to do, because here in a second, because I just got to start doing it and I realized it was trying to snap, I'm going to get rid of that line. So I really want to make sure it's just snapping to right where I want it to go. There we go. So now I want to know, okay, what's the inside opening here? And then what's the outside of it? Total. And I'm just repeating those processes. So that let me know, ooh, I don't want that. I do want that. And then I need to know, I need some starting points so I know where things are going to be at, right? So, okay, how far apart is that one? And then to that point, what would I be? And then from here to here, where would that be? And then this last one here, because they're all exactly a 1/4 inch thick, so that's how I drew them. I'm going to double click on it, go to the end of it, and type in TYP for typical. That lets me know that all the thicknesses all the way around is the 0.25. My last ones that I need to get is I need to know, well, what's my thickness, right? And what's my height? What's my height of this object? Now let's just erase those guidelines that we placed there to help us. Come on, there it goes. Just make sure you're selecting the actual guidelines and not the dimension lines, so just pay attention to what you're selecting. And they're all gone. So there's all my basic dimensions that I need to know to be able to draw this, right? So then I would need to come in here and I would need to change it from coordinate initials to 3D basics initials. Scales 1 to 1. Change it to whatever section class you're in. Change the date. Make sure you put in your professor's name, put in your name, and you need to change the points worth on this one from 50 to 200 because there's quite a few steps in this one. And remember, double click, change your name, change the date, change class section, change your professors, save this thing. Then you're going to go to the red A and you're going to go to print. You're going to print out a hard copy of it. And then you're going to go log into Blackboard and you're going to submit the electronic copy of it so I can open it up and look at it. And then again, always at the end, just to be safe, do a save as again, just to make sure it's actually saved in the right place. And congratulations, you have managed to do a 3D modeling of your initials. You have gone in and sent it to layout. You've gone in and done a section view of it. You've done a 3D isometric view of it, and you've dimensioned it. You've done all the basic higher end skills you need to do. You need to learn to be able to start doing things. So way to go, guys. You've done an excellent job this semester.